Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the first video on the YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the top 10 worst brawlers in Brawl Stars right now, as we just had some balance changes recently. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So starting off, the 10th worst brawler in Brawl Stars, we have Willow. Now, what I can start with Willow. Willow is just like one of the worst throwers right now. When you're looking at picking a thrower, you have Barley, you have Dynamite, you have Larry, Tech, like there's so many better options, and Willow just struggles in these like high ranked games, like at the pro level. Willow just doesn't see any play in ranked or high trophies. Only 800 damage, which isn't too great, and then her supers can be hard to use at times. Well, yeah. Hopefully she receives a buff in the future here, because honestly just not great right now. Alright, so now jumping into the 9th worst brawler in Brawl Stars, we have Ashe. Right now, Ashe is not seeing any play in ranked or trophies or pretty much anywhere. Ashe is a tank, but just lacks the. I'm missing a shot. Lacks the damage and like other tanks have. Like other tanks have stuff that kind of like make them good tanks. We got Frank. He does what? More damage, or sorry, faster reload when he's low HP. We have Daryl with 2 supers. Ashe doesn't really have anything that makes good. You know, he's kind of a tank, but he's kind of just pretty much the worst tank in the game. He can get value in certain matchups on like specific gem grab maps, but overall, like Ashe just doesn't get picked ever. Anything. He does have his matchups though, I will say that. But if you're going a tank in Brawl Ball or ranked or kind of like anything, you're gonna go like Primo, you're gonna go Daryl, you're gonna go Frank, you're gonna go like all these other options, or you pick Ashe. Ashe is like your last choice if everyone else gets banned. But alright, so next brawler we have on our list, as the 8th worst brawler in the game, we have Ruffs. Now Ruffs, he had his moment where he was quite good in gem grab mainly. He had really good control, but as the meta's changed, he's just like right here with Kenji. I can't do anything as Ruffs, but with all the assassin brawlers, he's just kind of getting left behind, not really finding his place here. He does what? How much damage did he do there? He does 2400 for, so 1200 per shot, which is, it's just tough as Ruffs. Like, he doesn't do enough damage. Just can't do like a whole lot. Even like with the right matchup, he doesn't really do much. Like, you need maybe a really specific team comp for him to kind of work, but right now with Kenji being so good, Mortis, Mo, like Ruffs just struggles. Like, he doesn't ever get picked in any ranked. I think if they can do something with, I don't know, he's low damage, low HP. Nothing really makes him unique. Like, only 6500 HP with shield gear. That's very low. And he doesn't do that much damage either, so I'm not sure like what they need to change, but they need to change something. Next brawler we have at number 7 is Sam. Sam, kind of similar to the other tank we talked about. He just better options. Like, Ashe and Sam don't get much play because there's so many tanks and counters right now to these brawlers. Like, Surge is really strong as well, we saw there, but you pick Ashe or Sam and their team goes Surge, you're kind of like screwed. Like, you're not gonna win the game, most likely. I can't really get close to Surge. I have to rely on my super. It's just tough with Sam. Like, I can't really do much with him. I can't think of a scenario where Sam would really ever get picked this season. He's probably one of the hardest rank 35s to get right now. I mean, if you would play him maybe like in Brawl Ball, he would be good probably with his little speed boost, but I mean, you have Gale who's really good as well, counter Sam. They're just, yeah, no one, like, he's just not good in any scenario here. Sam is terrible. Okay, so next up on our list, we have Otis as the 6th worst brawler in the game. Otis does have a nice super where he can like counter specific tanks, but with his low damage, low HP, considering to like a lot of other brawlers, he just, not even just that, but there's just so many better picks right now. Like, you think like brawlers to counter tanks, like Otis is kind of seen as like a tank counter. There's just so many other brawlers you can play right now. You can play, right, we talked about this earlier, Gale, you could play Surge, you could play Ems, like, there's so many more, like, better picks right now that it's just so tough for Otis to find a spot in meta. If next balance changes, he gets some kind of buff that just helps his damage or HP or something else maybe, he can see some play in the meta maybe. But just right now, he's just not going to be picked really at all. Because he's got some decent range, but for all these mid-range tank counters, you can't play Otis. It's gonna be tough. Also not really the best Otis player, as you can see, but... Alright, so next on our list, we got Mr. P at number 5 as the 5th worst brawler in Brawl Stars. Now, I might get a little bit of hate for this, but Mr. P is pretty terrible in most situations. In the odd bounty map, Mr. P can be good, but kind of like roughs where there's so many assassins that are good right now, it's really hard for him to find a spot in the meta. We have first seen Fang, Frank, and Mortis, but Fang and Mortis both pretty good right now, and Mr. P like literally can't do anything. Like, I guess he's good in like the specific bounty if other brawlers are banned in rank, but overall, like, he just can't really do anything. His porters are like whatever, but if you're gonna play bounty, there's like a million other choices to go. Alright, so next on our list at number 4, we got Hank, and I'm pretty sure most people can agree with this. I mean, Hank is just like not good really in any situation. He can be good in ladder against like certain matchups at a certain trophy range, but overall, like on certain maps, there's a couple maps where he's actually decent on. A couple Brawl Ball maps right now. But if you're gonna go with tank in Brawl Ball, there's like 4 or 5 better choices. Like any other tank is basically a better choice. Yeah. So if you're thinking of pushing Hank, I would probably wait until he gets a buff maybe, because it's quite terrible in like every other game mode except for Brawl Ball he's okay in with the specific map and matchup. Okay, so next up on my list, as the 3rd worst brawler, I have Doug. Doug's been pretty terrible now for a little bit, and I don't know if they're gonna do anything about that. He's got a decent amount of HP, and he can heal his brawlers, which is good. Like, he's good in like very specific team comps and maps. Good. But I'll never play him in ranked. I'll never play him high trophies, pretty much ever, unless I'm playing like really specific team comp. Like again, there's just better tanks. That's what it comes down to. Like, they're just better options. Like, he's got no range. He can heal himself, which is, I guess, nice, but not really that much HP he heals. Got Kenji on my team, so he's kind of carrying, but like it's tough to do stuff with Hank in these kind of games because unless you're playing like Brawl Ball with like triple tank or something, he kind of just doesn't do much. Doesn't do that much damage. Got no range. He can heal his team, which is nice. We'll say that. And his super can be good, like when he's trying to go psycho and like he can just revive himself. Other than that, though, like just don't play Doug, and you'll be happy. Like right here, I can hot dog, I can revive. But now I can't really hit anyone still. See, he can be decent, like if you just keep cycling supers. But overall, like he's pretty terrible. Okay, so the second worst brawler in Brawl Stars, we have Charlie. I still remember when Charlie came out. She was quite good. I got her rank 30 pretty early on. But I don't think she's had any really since she got nerfed a while ago. She hasn't had, I don't think, any changes. Just doesn't work well in the meta. That's like kind of the bottom line. There's just better picks in like every rank game. I haven't played a rank game this season, or like last season, where I've been like, oh yeah, I play Charlie here. She's a good counter to this or that. Like, again, if they go a tank, let's say they go Daryl, your best option is to play like any other tank counter. We have Gale, you have Ems, you have Sandy's decent. You have Surge. Surge is really good. Maybe in a specific like, God, how do you hit me? Maybe in a specific Brawl Ball map, Charlie can be good with her egg to kind of like shoot an egg, try and scoring goals. But overall, like she's good there, I guess. To hype, like someone tries to hype her, you can. But other than that, she's really just not good. Her super makes her decent. Without her super, she would be the worst brawler by far. But yeah, just not a good brawler. And finishing off our list as the worst brawler in Brawl Stars right now, you might have guessed it, is Janet. Janet is quite honestly pretty bad. She has decent HP and pretty good range, but she just doesn't see Eddie play anything. I haven't versed her, I don't think, in trophies or ranked, and it feels like half a year. She could be good in certain gem grab right now. I haven't seen her being played anywhere, but maybe in gem grab she could get some play with her. Because she has the super, she can grab gems and kind of like get out. Other than that though, I don't think she'd pick like in any other situation, unfortunately. She can pierce enemies, like shoot through, which is good, I guess, but she just, I don't know. She had like a little buff to just, I don't know what they could do, but just make her like just a little bit better, because she's just not seen any play. No one's playing Janet anywhere in any map. So hopefully they do something about Janet. Off Janet, the next balance changes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching it. If you guys watched the end, really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Leave a comment who you think the worst brawler in Brawl Stars is right now.